strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Muy buenos días tengan todos, amigos. Estamos iniciando este domingo 4 de julio del año 2021. Domingo 4 de julio con buen béisbol, señores. Una mañana bonita, una mañana hermosa. Estamos acá pues para compartir con ustedes este partidazo, empezando la serie entre ahí pegó el Severino y no fue nada positivo eso.
But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got a 3-for-5 line.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va en este partido con lanzando con Severino, uno de nuestros grandes lanzadores que tenemos. Nos pegaron ahí un buen batazo.
After that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Vamos a ver a Wilson Ramos ahorita.
Wilson Ramos, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games.
El equipo de los Mets que se siente que andan fuerte, andan pesado.
Right now, I'm thinking this is a guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
From the stretch.
Conchado, Conforto, Michael Conforto.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it.
Ex
We'll see if he can
jugador del New York Yankees, Robinson Cano.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Previous history with Luis Severino, an impressive 4 for 7. Nope. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass.
Y se acaba, señores, ahí. Entrada.
2 left for the Mets. Mets 0. The Yankees coming up. It's crosstown action on Major League Baseball, the show.
Estamos listos para iniciar esta baja de la primera entrada.
Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all
Vamos
of
a
baseball.
empezar con LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line.
Muy tarde sacamos el bate por ahí.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop
tarde también, sacamos el bate nuevamente.
They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Good swing on the tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Nos sorprendieron con eso.
Strikes on you as a hitter. If you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Here now the 2-2. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul.
Estamos todavía con la
Another
energía.
try at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's
Rebote hit del batazo para Lemegio. Excelente.
Swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hit del batazo ahora de Brett Gardner por ahí. Sale bien la jugada, sale bien, muy bien.
Back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Vamos a ver cómo nos va con Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Echeverria for 1. On to first.
Double
and they
play
get the double play.
Increíble. No nos podemos reponer de esa. Difícil.
He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Giancarlo Stanton now, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ahora viene Giancarlo Stanton por acá, señores. A ver si puede impulsar la carrera que tenemos en tercera base.
Wheeler pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. LeMahieu on third with 2 out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Bola 3 para Stanton. Y en la cajita viene Gleyber Torres, señores.
But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's the 3-0.
Lo perdió. Él la hace por bola, Giancarlo.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So runners at the corners with
Gleyber Torres por ahí.
Bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field.
Viene con todo, pero para nada se acaba, señores. Esa carrera por ahí. Ni modo.
Here's Jed Lowry now, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
No vamos a lanzar con Severino.
first offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul.
Ha sido genial haberla agarrado en el aire esa.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike
Segundo
two.
strike ahí para Luro.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beauty. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Cuando el ponche Severino.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's your first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder.
Y ahí tenemos el equipo a la defensiva.
He's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Now in the box, Dominic Smith. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike two.
Aguanta Smith.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Well, there's a case
Muy lento, mira. Tiene que ser más rápido esto.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Strike 2 para Lagares.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. A jumping catch.
Doble play por ahí, señores. Excelente. Bonita joyita la defensiva. Miremosla nuevamente ahí. Yo casi siento que no la hacemos. Como le dio el pase con el guante, la agarró con la mano y la tiró primera. Uf, joyita la defensiva. Bonita.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Eso era bola por ahí para Romine, pero
in the air out to center field.
le pegamos mal parece porque
Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
le pegamos mal, siento yo, porque
So one away here with the
no,
bases
quién sabe qué
and
pasó.
that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch on its way. Just a
Bola
bit
para
high with the
Jacoby.
fastball, but didn't get the call. Ball and a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's
Esa
going to be a
estaba
long
buena.
game.
One ball and
La
two strikes
perdimos
to
ahí.
count. Bottom of the
Oportunidad.
second here with no score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it
Y
is Nimmo.
estaba controlado ahí por el jardinero.
Into the box, David Bodie comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Vamos a ver qué podemos hacer. David
Wheeler
Bowie.
into his motion. First pitch on the way.
Eso no es
And
nada
a check
claro.
swing. Did he go around? No, says
Así
the
es,
first base
señor
umpire.
umpire.
Ball one. The 1-0. And it's
Eso sí,
fouled
pues
away.
super mal ocasión jugada por nuestra parte.
A little bit
Bola
outside.
para David.
2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Era la tercera bola esa. Nos precipitamos. Cuenta máximo 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Ay, señores.
1-2-3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score.
Nos dejaron con las manos atadas ahí.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Bueno, vamos a Denis Echeverría a enfrentar aquí.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike
Conecta,
one.
pero strike 1. No llega
and it misses 1-1.
bajo
Previous
para ese
history
frame.
with Luis Severino. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. To 1-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now a fastball
Ponchado Echeverría.
below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As he takes a called
Strike
strike on
primero
the
para
flag, it's
McNeil.
0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Buscando el ponche ahí, Severino.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Aguanta por ahí. No quieren perder la oportunidad. Tampoco se quiere ponchar McNeil.
Popped up. Bodie in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Ponchado McNeil.
That's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Ahí ya estaba pasado el bat.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty
Strike
fun.
2 por ahí para
For the
Severino.
players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all of that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
The next 0-2.
Dando el ponche Severino.
And another foul ball. It's 1-2.
Cerquita,
Today's game,
cerquita.
everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Loud
Ahí
contact
estaba
there, but it's
cerca de
well
conectarlo
fouled.
fuerte.
The 2-2 one more time.
Ahí el ponche.
And he fouls this
Aguanta,
one
Nimo.
off.
He hecho trabajar bastante Federino ahorita.
Ready with another 2-2. Grounded to third. Throw on to
Ahí,
third.
ahora sí se acaba. Aguantó bastante.
Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Aguantó bastante, pero por fin lo sacamos por ahí.
Digging in, Tyler Wade, and he's a guy looking
Por ahí
to
viene
break
Tyler
out in a
Wade.
big way.
A
Hasn't
cerrar
been getting the results
el orden
his
al
club
bate.
have been hoping for. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air out to left. McNeil has it, and it's
Y
a
el
quick out number
jardinero
one.
lo saca de circulación.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now the fastball is swung on in
Strike el
this.
primero
Hey, if
para
these guys are
LeMahieu.
going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
That
Hit
gets
del
down,
batazo
and he
para
found
LeMahieu
himself a
nuevamente.
base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night, and there you see the Yankees leaderboard as
Y
he
ahí
finds himself
tenemos
second in that
94 hits
category.
para LeMahieu, 96 para Gleyber, 92 para Aaron Judge.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Brett Gardner ahora enfrentar al lanzador
Here's
Wheeler.
the first pitch to him. Popped up.
No, terrible por ahí.
And he'll lunge
Lo
out of the
sacaron
bounds to make the play
facilito.
for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Oportunidad de oro tenemos.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring
Doblete de
position
Judge.
following the 2-out double.
Man, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good, think about that. You think how hard it is to get a
Increíble.
base hit in a
Increíble,
professional
señores.
baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row, as a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Para.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee throw goes by the
Tranquilo,
boards
por
as the
ahí
inning
tenía
is
que haberse
over.
pasado la pelota
Yanks
este.
strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Wow.
Now batting, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that
4
hasn't been the
entradas.
case.
First pitch of the
3
inning is
entradas
taken
sin
low
carrera
away
por
for
el
a ball.
momento.
It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice
El
challenge
ponche
pitch right there.
Severino.
Neither guy willing to
Aguanta
give
por
in,
ahí
and
ese
the at-bat will
lanzamiento
continue.
bajo.
He'll try again 1-2.
Conchado Ramos. Y no es Sergio.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our road to the show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Ahora vamos con Michael Conforto.
Yeah, and they throws him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Con el ponche Severino a Conforto.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run. He's
El
got
out.
a nice play there.
El lanzamiento 50 ahí.
The batter, number 24.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Robinson Cano.
Otra vez enfrentando a Cano. Cano que sí, Cano que sí.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Muy bajo, muy bajo.
To start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Cuando el ponche ahí, Severino. Ponchado. Pelota alta. La queda viendo Robinson y se acabó.
On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman,
Cuando viene Gleyber Torres, señores.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
Nos adelantamos, nos precipitamos con ese.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Esa pelota. Parecía que estamos en piñata.
That has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it.
Gran batazo, gran batazo. Doblete de Gleyber por acá. Wow, la pegó contra la barda.
He's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's set. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul.
Salió de foul esa de Roma ahí.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Torres stands at second with no outs.
Le pegamos a esa, pero tarde. No me das la cuenta. Oh, sale ahí. Se fue de error para él. Ahí no la tomó bien la pelota. Como tenemos a Jacoby Ellsbury por acá.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he puts it on the ground to second. 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will play to
llega Ellsbury.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
David Bodie otra vez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cano calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble.
La atrapa Cano.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tyler Wade.
Wheeler pauses. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury
Bola
stays
2
put.
para Tyler. Bola 3 para Tyler. Lo ha perdido completamente.
Next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now.
Aguanta pues.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Falling
Tranquilo ahí.
And the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Y bueno, nada de carrera todavía.
Standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Y vamos a buscar el poncho ahorita.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Aguanta ahí, Lowry.
Another 0-2 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Me sorprende que se haya movido la pelota.
Swing and
Ponchado, Lowry.
The same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Vamos a buscar otro ponche.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Juan Lagares, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Swinging
a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
No aguanta ahí Lagares.
2 strikes.
Poncha Lagares.
His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
DJ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward
LeMahieu pega y sí, hit.
Now 3 for 3 in this
Hit
one.
para LeMahieu.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Bueno, haciendo su tercer intento acá.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Slapped hard the opposite way.
Para el jardinero ahí.
Out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under.
Cuando viene el juez Aaron Judge. Vamos a ver si podemos dictar sentencia.
Aaron Judge.
Bola para el juez.
Look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Bola la segunda para Aaron Judge.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. This is line to left. McNeil is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Eso estaba cerquita de ser el juego.
But the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Tuvimos una ilusión de azúcar que se fumó rápidamente.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Rapidito no tiene contra las cuerdas por acá, pero por movimientos nuestros creo que también.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the 0-2.
Nos ponchamos.
As he runs the fastball by him to end the
Le tiramos a la piñata por ahí.
Against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
LeMahieu comes up with it.
No pudimos ahí.
That last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Creo que hubiera movido el segunda base. Que...
Clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he takes strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Again, he sends it out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Ataca ahí, Giancarlo.
Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Strike
taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Bounce to first. LeMahieu's got it. There's one.
Oh, se cayó la pelota. Ese era doble play por ahí.
Wilson Ramos. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in
Y se acaba esta entrada.
So it's no runs.
La verdad que ha hecho lo suyo Severino, el detalle es que ha estado difícil el resto. Pero pues ya está llegando casi a una cantidad de lanzamientos increíble. Así que vamos a tener que calentar aquí.
Maybe once a week, so he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First delivery to him on the way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a
horrible,
monster season.
horrible.
Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in.
The wind-up and the 0-1.
Wow.
High in the air out to center field.
Y ahí no fue más como un susto, digamos. Demasiado temprano parece.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1, well below the zone. Sliced hard on the ground. Cano has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping in now, David Bodie,
as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
The batter, number 24.
Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hello, baby. I want to make you more take off your clothes. I want also to do many
bases are empty, 1 man out. That's popped up. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic.
At the plate, Dominic Smith, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit ball on the ground to first. Can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12.
So striding in, Juan Lagares, as he's got a chance to tie this game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. Pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit. What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Echeverria is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Ready on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded weakly down the line toward third. Barehanded at his ankle. He is out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7-inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. That's out in front, 2-1.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base away from tying this thing up.
To the at-bat on its way. And the ball just misses for ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both the lefty and the right-hander that start to throw. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu trying to keep it going. Perfect 3 thus far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Probably a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take one good at a time.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Paul Cecil takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers with the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Lagares is there to make the catch, and they'll get out. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Lifted the other way out to the center. Stanton giving chase. And he takes it down. Nice play for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
One ball, no strikes to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Well, taking him over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The catcher, Wilson.
Settling in now, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Checks will be held up in time, ball 1. And this ball is hit well into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot here to left as we are all knotted up at 2.
You might get away with throwing a ball that way. You're going up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get
it. Is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Line drive to left. McNeil arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Gary Sanchez come on out as the pitcher. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot here to left. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he will look at pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are two gone now.
Baseman number 15.
Ready.
David. Brody.
Miguel Andujar will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 41. Miguel Andujar.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball because this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead 3-2. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching when you're out.
Now catching. 24.
Miguel Andujar has to stay in the ball game and play third now.
Miguel Andujar. Now
So with the same situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a force indeed. The very hard throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. So now with the hole hitter, Pablo Conforto. He was retired and he hit the ground ball last time up.
Conforto.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He's got it run away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Mets down to their final out now. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Dylan Betances wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs 11 hits, no errors. They left 8.